So today we're making a cheese ball from scratch. This is part one, which is the making of the cream cheese, which is absolutely necessary for the cheese ball. We need 4 litres or 4 quarts of whole cow's milk. I'm using pasteurised and homogenised, which is fine. 1/8 of a teaspoon of aromatic mesophilic culture. 1/4 of a teaspoon of calcium chloride diluted in 1/8 of a cup of non-chlorinated water. 4 drops of single strength rennet in 1/4 of a cup of non-chlorinated water, and 2 teaspoons of cheese salt. So we're going to bring that up to temperature to 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now to that we're going to add our aromatic mesophilic starter culture. Just sprinkle that around the top. And then we're going to stir it straight in. Just mix that through so the starter culture is mixed thoroughly through the milk. Then we're going to add our calcium chloride solution. Let's pour that all in. And I'm going to stir that all the way through the milk as well. Now we're going to use 2 teaspoons of the rennet solution, so just pour that in, and you can discard the rest of the what's remaining in the cup. So stir that for no more than 1 minute. And we're going to cover that and allow it to set at room temperature, which is about 21 Celsius. For 12 hours. So 12 hours later we're going to check for a clean break, just to make sure it's set, which it is. I'm going to take it over to the draining area. So ladle it into a cheesecloth lined colander. Don't pour it in because it's too tender and it will fracture the curds. So just gently ladle that in until it's in your butter muslin. So make sure you're using a tight weave cheesecloth. Loose weave, it'll just go straight through and that'll be a disaster. So we're going to tie opposite corners to form a draining bag. Now the knot that you use can be a simple granny knot. It will be sufficient to hold the 2 pieces of cloth together. So once you've got one side tied, then take the opposite and tie those as well. Makes a very simple draining bag. So you can see the whey dripping off freely there. So just pop a pot underneath and hang it somewhere in your kitchen. So I've managed to hang it off of our cupboard. So we're going to drain that for 8 to 12 hours or until it firms up, and then you stir in the 2 teaspoons of salt. So that's the cream cheese made, and we're on to part 2 of the cheese ball. So I've got all the ingredients there, and they are 500 grams of homemade cream cheese, 2 cups of grated cheddar-style cheese, and this can be cheddar you made yourself, 1 tablespoon of onion finely chopped, 1 tablespoon of pimento finely chopped, 1 tablespoon of green capsicum or peppers finely chopped, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, that's the one, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1/2 cup of chopped nuts, either pistachio or peanuts or both. You can even use walnuts if you wish. So I'll leave that up on the second for a second, so you can take that down if you need to. Okay. So pop your cream cheese into a large bowl and just leave it at room temperature, and it goes a little bit more runnier. Add all of the ingredients to the mixture except for the nuts. So I've added in the cheese there, mix that through. Add in the red onion. I chose to use red onion. There's the chopped green peppers, the pimento, the 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, the Worcestershire sauce, the cayenne pepper, and the salt. So just mix that all the way through very thoroughly, so all of the flavours meld through the cream cheese and cheddar. So this will take a bit of elbow grease. So once you think it's all mixed through, then we proceed to the next stage. So we're going to place the mixture onto some cling wrap or plastic wrap or saran, whatever you want to call it. So just a decent length there, and just fold that out onto the plastic wrap. Okay, then just cover the mixture with the cling wrap and form into a ball shape. Makes it nice and easy and a lot less messier. Now we refrigerate for 2 hours, and I chose to put this into a noodle bowl so it made it stay in the same shape, as you can see there. So place your nuts onto a plate and then unwrap your cheese ball. So the 2 hours in the fridge just helps it stay firm, a little bit firmer while you're doing this nut rolling process. So roll it in the nuts until it's fully coated. Just press them in lightly and they stay in there. There we go, looks pretty good. There we go, it's fully coated there. Nice looking cheese ball. And there it is, all decorated for the table with some celery, some green peppers and some carrots and a lot of little biscuits. Anyway, back over to Gavin.
And there's the finished cheese ball, curd nerds. Doesn't it look lovely? The nut mix that I put on, and you wouldn't have known, but I bought a packet of unsalted pistachios and crushed those up with a knife. And also there's some crushed peanuts there as well. So I just rolled the ball in that. Kim's put so many goodies into the around the cheese ball. We've got some celery slices, some carrot. We've got these little, I don't know, bruschetta things, I think, with some flavouring on them. And just some standard crackers as well. So let's try some of this cheese ball with nuts. And it's not working because I've got the nuts on the outside. Here we go. That is amazing. I'm having some more. I tell you what, homemade cream cheese is the best. It really is. And with that little bit of cheddar that I put into it as well, add a little bit more flavour to it. But this is one amazing cheese ball. So certainly good for all of those festivities that are coming up soon, whichever way you celebrate them. But be sure to make yourself some cream cheese. And if you do have a little bit of cheddar-style cheese around, then throw that in as well. But absolutely beats that stuff you buy in the shops anytime. So, thanks for watching, Curd Nerds. Hang on, I'll take a bite. So good. I know you like all the crunching, so that's why I do it. Hang on, I've got some more in there. So why not have a go and make the cheese ball for your friends and impress them at the next gathering you have. I would love to see them, see photos of them, shoot them through to my Twitter handle at CheesemanTV, and I will reply back to them, obviously. Yeah, give it a go. I think this has turned out so well. It's actually round, so it is a cheese ball. Well, thanks for watching, Curd Nerds. Hope you enjoyed this festive cheese ball or Christmas cheese ball. We've got our little Christmas decorations here. Fabulous. And I hope you all enjoy your festive or holiday season coming up. From Kim and me, Gavin, we would like to say thank you very much for watching during the year. It's been absolutely fantastic having you guys on the channel, watching us video by video. And Kim's always in the background there somewhere, doing her little bits on the channel and moderating the live chats and all that, which she really enjoys. Anyway, there'll be a few more videos before Christmas Day. We'll have some other cheeses coming up as well. Anyway, you can also buy a kit to make this, the soft cheese kit. We have some in stock still, or the fresh cheese kit by Mad Millie, and you'll be able to make your own cream cheese. Very simple to make, and you only need a little bit of equipment and a little bit of ingredients to make it. Anyway, thanks for watching, Curd Nerds, and I'll see you next time.